Now, I'd like to formally apologize at the top of this episode.
Yeah?
The keen-eyed and keen-eared among you may notice I fucked up last time. I forgot to give you an anagram when I had been doing so pretty dutifully for many episodes, and I want you to know that I feel sorry about that. I did have one picked out, and I'm going to share that with you right now. But just know that I'm aware of my flaws, okay? And that anagram was 2 memeing Moly coked. That's right. 2 memesters getting turned on the shit that Odysseus had. I thought that one was really good, too. Anyway, let's go to the room that exists to troll Junpei.
Huh. Well, it doesn't seem like that's the thing to do.
I was trying to look around the room and it won't let me.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we can. Let's click on the box.
I think this cube is just floating here.
How the hell is it doing that?
Who knows? Maybe it's fucking magnets. I can't tell just by looking at it. Why don't you touch it and see if anything happens?
Oh, wow. Minesweeper?
Oh, is this trying to tell us where the bits are that we have to... Okay, hold on. So we're going to need to... All right, I think we're going to need to get... Could you start drawing a... on there? Could you draw a grid for me that's 7 by 7 while I start sweeping? I guess. Now this is weird because instead of having mines where the mines are, it's actually like giving us. We're also getting numbers on top of those mines, which is upsetting. But we'll be able to get it. Especially since most of this board looks like it's empty. Yeah, it's mostly just the left side that seems to be full. Let me just double check that while Vivian's drawing a grid for me. Yeah, it's mostly down the left side here, actually. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Did you fuck up? Okay. So while Vivian does that, I think what this first bit here is telling me that there's a 1 here, and there's a 1 here, and there's a 0 between. There's zeros all around.
I drew you a grid.
So I think that means the 1 has to be here. So there has to be this one right here. Or actually, would it be... I think maybe it would help more to just draw the numbers that actually exist out and then draw on top of them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so we're going to do that because there aren't many numbers.
Shall I...
Yeah, I'll dictate to you.
Okay.
Thank you, V. So we're going to go down the first column, okay?
Okay.
In the third row of the first column is a 1.
Are we only doing some of them?
Yes, because most of it is zeros, it turns out. I just looked around while you were...
Okay.
So the majority of it is zeros. I'm only going to tell you the non-zeros.
Okay.
So the third row is a 1. And beneath that is a 2. Beneath the 2 is a 3. Beneath the 3 is another 3. And beneath that 3 is a 2. Take you to the bottom, right?
That it did.
Okay, let's start the next column. The next column in the 4th row, we have a 1. In the 5th row, we have a 1. In the 6th row, we have a 1. And in the 7th row, we have a 1.
Alrighty.
And then I believe that is it. Let me just double check. Yeah, okay, cool. And those are all.
And there weren't any on the other side at all?
No, while you were making the grid, I was checking out the other side.
Right, that's what we whoops. That's what we got.
Interesting. So I guess maybe they count the ones that they are on top of. Because this looks like it's just a line straight down on the left there, right? With bombs on the 2, the 3, the 3, and the 2. And they would count themselves as having a bomb next to them. Well, let's take this information and go back and see what's what.
Yeah. I don't understand what's going on here.
Have another look at it.
Huh?
The cube, look at it again.
There are winning and losing panels on the wall. The cube can help you find the winning panels. When the winning panels and only the winning panels are highlighted in cyan, the system will activate. Here's how to find the winning panels. When you click on a panel, the cube will display a number. Each surrounding panel will also display a number. Number indicates the number of winning panels that border each panel. Okay, so they do count themselves as bordering. Okay, so no, we had it exactly right. It's just Minesweeper.
Oh, did you see that?
What? Oh, no, I didn't. The hint that appears on the cube is... Yeah, okay.
Different for each side.
I kind of figured that. Hypothetically, if the wall on this exit is the north wall, then the wall to the right of that would be the east wall, which would make the wall to the entrance to the south wall. If the hint appears on the west side, it would actually refer to the east wall. Oh, because it's just the wall behind it, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, makes sense. Adjacent walls don't provide hints for one another. Each hint is specific to that wall. That means that even if there are winning panels on the border with an adjacent wall, those panels will not be reflected. Got it. There are a total of 8 puzzles hidden in the walls. Floor view this message one more time. Click the floor to view this message one more time. After that, it'll be gone forever. Okay. So this is the wall we were currently looking at, right?
Yep.
Okay, so then let's go over here. Oh, thank God. It zooms us out far enough.
Whoa, what the hell?
Interesting. So that's how this one works.
Looks like there's more of them. We should keep looking.
Something just slid out from the wall.
The zoom mode returning to the normal view. Okay. Okay, so now we can rotate. So I'm going to offer this.
Yeah?
Before we get involved with any of the...
Click lower on the screen.
Yeah, okay. Oh. This is so hard to... Okay, here we go. If I click on the cube, it'll work. Okay. I think before we start interacting with the other stuff, we should do all of the wall puzzles at least.
All right.
Actually, you know what? Let's do one other thing. Let's see if this has changed now that part of it has popped out.
Yeah, that's actually.
And wait. Oh, one other thing. Can we go in here? Is that a passageway?
Doesn't seem like we can go. Seems like we can only rotate around a cube.
Right. Okay. Okay, no, this is the same.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that's new. What's that?
That's new. That's the thing that popped out. Okay, but we're gonna finish all of the wall puzzles before we do that. Okay. Thankfully, it seems like they're pretty easy. Okay.
4. Oh, what?
All right.
Seems like they're pretty easy. Reveals a shit ton.
All right. Hey, babe.
Yeah?
Want to do another? I love you. While you do that, I'm going to get the shape of it just to see. Okay. Because again, we can skip all of the 0 parts. Yeah, okay. So this one is a big lump in the lower left corner, it looks like. Let me just double check that there's nothing hiding in the rafters here while... Yeah, okay. No, it's just...
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
We're going to ignore the top 3 rows and immediately start on the 4th row. This time we're going to go across rather than up and down.
Okay.
Okay? So starting on the 4th row, we have 1, 1, 1, and then I believe that's it for the 4th row. That's it for the 4th row. Okay. On the 5th row, we have 3, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 0. Oh, you don't have to add the 0.
Okay.
So that should have gotten you to 1 before the end there.
Yep.
Okay. On the 6th row, we have 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 1.
Okay.
And on the bottom row, we have 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1. All right, time to minesweep.
That's interesting. So it's not just a blob against the bottom edge then, right? There's some missing.
Yes, but I meant the numbers, the hints.
Yep.
Were in a blob against the... Yeah. All right. Actually, I'm going to get a different color pen for this. Do I have a different color pen? I know I do, but what's my pen case right here? It's not easily... oh, no, it is easily reachable. Here we go. I have a case for all my pens that I write in my notebooks with. Is it unnecessary? Yes. Does it make me feel happy? Yeah, also does that. Maybe when we're done with this series, I should show off some of the pages in our notebook for this.
How many pages has it taken up so far? Is that all this game in this notebook?
I've been pretty... no, it's not
Okay.
all this game. This is what the notebook that I use whenever we do games that require notes on the channel. It's been a handful of pages. I haven't been very, like, space efficient with some of these, but, you know, they're all legible. But it means you'll get to see me when I do Minesweeper. Hey, keep them entertained while I do Minesweeper.
What's the deal with Minesweeper?
Interesting. Let's see if I did this right. This is weird because it's slightly different from actual Minesweeper. But hopefully it still worked out. I believe this one is this. Oh, that's one panel. Okay.
What? What?
I see. They're different panels. Okay. That's all of the clues are mushed together, though. Okay, there we go. Dice. There's all the
hey.
panels on that side.
I remember dice.
Looks like these are going to be a lot of callback puzzles. Okay. Now we'll do this side. 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing it's kind of similar to... based on like how much they show us, like there can't be anything in the top couple rows because we can't really access them, right?
Yeah.
Could you draw me another grid, Kind V, while I take a look around? Delegating work makes the dream works. All right. Interesting. Okay. Slightly less on this side, it seems. Is this going to make us remember solutions from all the other games? Because I've written a lot of things down, but not all of them. You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, this time we're changing it up again. We're going to start on the 4th row and start from the right-hand side. Okay?
Okay.
4th row on the right-hand side, we're starting with a 1. And that's it.
Okay.
Now to the 5th row. 1, 1, skip 2, so 0, 0, 1, skip 1, and then that's it on that row.
Okay.
On the 6th row, 1, and then nothing, and then nothing again, and then a 1, so this should be right in the middle.
Okay.
Then a 2, then a 2, and then nothing.
All right.
Now going across the bottom. Nothing, 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 1, so 1 right in the middle. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that one seems pretty easy.
There you go.
Thank you, V.
You're welcome.
This is so much easier than... Okay, so this one... Okay, so there's literally just one panel on the side there, looks like. And then the other one, what does this look like? That? Okay, I think that's just those two tiny little panels. My brain doesn't know, like, the Minesweeper logic for some of these. So... because having the numbers on them is actually a little bit more confusing. Okay, there's the way out. In the hologram. Yep. Alright, that was easy. Okay. I think we got one more to do here. If I'm right, these should be mostly... What? Can we even access those? Oh, we can. Okay. I see. That's kind of cute. Would you draw one more for me while I... Thank you for treating my Micron pen so nicely.
You're welcome.
As usual, I'm just going to double check this, but yeah, the upper...
I didn't know they were Micron pens. I must have really good vision. I can see them.
All right, moving briskly along. Yeah. So the top rows, it looks like, are, again, because we can't even access them from the game interface, obviously nothing's going to happen up there. And on the fourth row? Yeah. Okay.
All right. I'm ready.
Oh, I see. That's cute. Okay. So starting on the fourth row, again from the right-hand side. Okay?
Yep.
1. And then that's it for the fourth row. Let's go to the fifth row. Again, starting on the right-hand side. 2. 1. And then all the way on position 7, on the very opposite end, is a 1.
All right.
Okay. Row 6. 3. 1. And then on the other side in position 6 is a 1, and position 7 is a 2.
All right.
This one looks pretty easy again. From the right-hand side on row 7, 2, 1. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay, this is an easy shape. And then position 6 is a 1, and position 7 is a 2. Okay. I don't even think I need to fucking look at that to know where I'm clicking here.
Yep.
Okay, there's some darts.
Glad we did it in that order.
Yeah! Really cute.
So is that all of them?
That should be all of them. I don't have anywhere else to be
None on the floor or the ceiling?
Oh, good point. Oh, we can't even click on the top of the cube. No, we cannot click on top of the cube.
Okay, good. So this is just the... this is just June's death puzzle dev room.
I see. The floor. Okay.
The floor.
All right. So let's start with this over here. We got one of those puzzles and one of these. Oh, these are our rewards? Okay.
There's a red memory card behind the glass.
As well as a thing. Okay, so let's... Yep. Only have 5 moves.
Huh. I feel like I've done this puzzle somewhere before. Oh, well. It doesn't really matter, I guess. What shape are we trying to create?
I think we're trying to make it all red.
Yeah! That was tiny.
Thank you. I do my best.
Did I solve it?
Yeah, that must be the answer. Look.
The glass doors.
They opened.
Well done. That was some good work, Sigma.
It's a binder.
Let's have a look.
I do appreciate that June has gone to great efforts. Or... Actually, I guess I should say this out loud. Sigma seems... Not Sigma. Tenmyoji seems to, after having seen the Zero hologram, got really angry. I wonder if he thinks June is either... I wonder if he thinks June is being kept here. It doesn't seem like she is, but maybe it might be kept against her will. He seemed really angry about that, but...
Did he?
He did after seeing the Zero hologram.
Huh.
But that's just speculation. Either way, What I was going to point out is that I'm really glad that she has a unified aesthetic for all the puzzles. All of the binders been the same, all the tablets been the same, and that's just good game design.
Let's have a look. There's only a single piece of paper in here. What a fucking waste. Says Q Chamber Special AB Game.
What?
We'll look at that in just a moment. Memory card, red.
A red memory card.
Okay. Now, did we see anywhere to use memory cards already?
All systems are now activated.
What the hell was that?
Probably means all the things on the walls have been activated.
Means you probably don't need to mess with the cube or wall panels anymore.
Well, I was trying to click around. Okay. So we got darts.
Looks like I activated everything. I think I can leave the cube alone now.
Yeah, but see, if I click up there, then it does that. So I'm sorry, there's like one place.
Let's do darts.
Try to see if there's like any other freebies. There's a dice game and some of that stuff. And okay, yeah, let's do darts.
Are those missiles?
They're darts.
I mean, those are missiles.
Look over here. I think that's a green memory card.
We can't get it out, though. That glass is covering it.
Not with that attitude. I think we could get some darts out, though.
Okay, I'll grab a couple.
A bunch of tiny sidewinders, huh? You know, the ones they mount on the underside of fighter planes?
These aren't missiles.
Okay, I want to point out they are missiles in the archaic use of the word missile. The use of the word missile that Magic Missile is referring to, right?
They're darts.
Missile does just refer to any projectile. I actually don't know if it's any projectile, if it has to be lethal or...
That's a dartboard.
I remember seeing this before.
Come on, who hasn't seen a dartboard before?
No, that's not what I mean. I feel like I've seen it somewhere in this building before. It's just, this board is different from a normal dartboard, you know?
Huh?
Well, let's try it out.
What do you mean, try it out?
Isn't that obvious? There's only two ways to use a dartboard. Either you use it to hold a pizza or you throw darts at it.
Ideally both, really.
You got some darts, don't you, Sigma? Maybe you could try throwing them.
Get a score of 100 with 3 darts. First dart in the green, blue, and then red. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down because I will forget that order.
Using a dartboard to hold a pizza reminded me of my favorite thing of election night 2020, when someone went around stapling slices of pizza to billboards downtown.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why they chose to celebrate that way, but I felt that. Oh, that's weird. I could have sworn I've seen these darts before somewhere. Whatever. Time for some darts.
Time for some darts. Okay,
Is this made up exclusively of puzzles that aren't from this route to try and make Sigma deja vu his way into transcending time and space?
It has to be. Yeah, the queue room can only be gone through. Well, I mean, like, the puzzles aren't hard to solve on their own, right? But I guess maybe having them all here, like, even if they're possible to solve without prior context, means that it's kind of prompting the deja vu.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All right,
What
so
if
we
the
gotta
queue
go.
door doesn't go anywhere, and the purpose of this room is just these puzzles to make Sigma exist outside of time, so he can pass the solution along?
Well, here's the thing that we know where the queue room goes. We have a map. Hints for the AB Game Q Edition. 3 people will definitely choose ally. 3 people will definitely choose betray. 1 is a mysterious mirror man. Will always do whatever his opponent does. Strive for 9 with 6 cooperations. Second answer. We must be the only ones to surpass 9. I assume we'll figure out what those go to in a moment.
Interesting.
Okay, so we got to go. I have already forgotten the order and I wrote it down.
I'm glad you wrote it down.
Green, blue, red, and I believe it's
100.
we've got to get to 100, and it goes once, twice, triple, right?
Yep.
The scores. Okay, let's just do some math real fast and see what we come up with.
I was about to say the dumbest thing.
What?
Well, can we like factor out 100, but like for addition, so we know all the things that could add up to it, and then it's got to be one of those.
I love you. What we could do, because I know this one, even though it wasn't hard, it took us a while last time. I might just start by writing out the possible values for each color.
Sure.
So for green, we have 11, 16, 8, 14, 9.
Wait, what?
27, 16 again, and 39.
I'm confused. We were doing green?
Yep.
What were the values you got?
So starting in the upper left wedge, I got 11.
Yep.
I got 16.
Yep.
I got... Oh, I forgot. I skipped one. What's 14 times 3?
42, right?
42. And then 8. Then 14. And then 9. And then 27. And then 16. And then 39.
Okay. There we go. That sounds like
Yeah, sorry. I did skip over a wedge there, didn't I? Okay, so for blue, we've got 22. We've got 8. We've got 24. We've got 28. We've got 8 times 3 is...
24.
I just did that 2 seconds ago, and it immediately fell out of my head. Like, I can't do basic fucking math. 7, 18, 24...
That's a lot of 24.
So 8 is on the board 3 times. 13. I don't know why 8 is on the board 3 times, but that is hilarious. Okay, and then finally red. We can start with 33, 14, 16, 21, 8, 26. Red is our most restricted, it looks like. Now, if we want to actually get this to 100, we got to average over 33 per hit.
Yeah.
So let's just start with the big one. What about if we start with 42?
That leaves us with 58 left, right?
Okay. Oh, here's something I'm just going to notice real fast.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of these that are odd. 13 and 7. Which means there are only a grand total of, I believe... Oh wait, no, 11's odd. Never mind, I'm dumb. But still, this is worth pointing out. There are only a grand total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that right? 8. There are a total of 8 odd numbers, which is not a lot. So if we do 42, what'd that leave us?
58.
33 can't work because we don't have a 25. And 42, I think, is a dead end.
Are we sure? Because the others can be less than 33 now.
Yeah, but not by that much. I'm starting with the red ones. 33 cannot work because we don't have a 25 in blue.
Okay.
And then 26 is our next highest in red, which would require us to have a 32 in blue, which we don't have. And by that point, we are now out of the realm of numbers that would make that work. So 42 is definitely not the answer.
Okay. And the same if we pick the largest blue.
I'm just going down the green numbers in order right now of largest. I was going to do 39 next.
Yeah, but I mean, so you did that assuming that the red was the one that we're taking the biggest of, right? What if?
Yep, but none of the blue numbers exceed 30.
Okay.
The highest blue number is a 28.
Okay. Which would leave us with 30, and there's not a
red
30.
cannot
Okay.
create. Yeah. So let's try green 39. What does that leave us with? 61.
Yep.
We then take away 33 from the red side. That leaves us with an even number this time, which is really nice. 28, which we can make. All right.
Let's try that.
There we go. So we do 39. And then we do, what did I say? 28. And then 33.
Yay! Ah, piece of cake.
I do like cake.
You see that? My dart skills are undeniable.
Yeah, I saw it quite clearly. It was very nice. You just walked up and put them on it because you didn't actually have to throw them. There's nothing here stopping us from just walking up and putting them in the... Do you really think you had to stand the whole 2 meters and 37 centimeters away from the dartboard, though?
I'm a fair man. My high school voted me most likely to be a judge, you know?
Okay.
That's great and all, but look! See the display case!
It's open.
Great. Now we can get that green memory card.
Let's just double check
takes us
this.
away from the green memory card.
Well, no. It put me back here. And I also wanted to double check quickly whether or not there was going to be another dartboard solution like there was last time we did it. The answer is no.
Oh, we're gonna have to pull out all the stops on this job.
You sound like you're in a heist movie.
Should I have worn a catsuit?
Ugh, I think I just threw up a little.
Nah.
Besides, everybody in a heist movie wears a sweet suit.
Can we get more darts?
This looks like a display case. There are a bunch of darts on the left side.
Okay, so we are done with that puzzle. Let me just double check here that we don't have to do this again. Okay. I'm keeping my eyes open for the do you see my frustration here?
Does the keyboard work?
There we go. The extra puzzle. What the hell is this over here in the corner? We got dice.
Let's cook it.
Hey, looks like 4 purple books.
Let's go through each one of them. What the There's nothing written here.
Huh?
I mean, all the pages are blank.
Are the other books the same?
Let's have a look. Wait. No. There's an ink smudge on page 327. Yeah, nothing here. This one's blank too.
I appreciate Fi's thoroughness. I appreciate that.
Huh?
Something wrong? Is there something in that one?
No, the pages are all blank. It's just...
Just what?
Well, there are some pictures put in between the pages back here. 3 of them, it looks like.
Blue die, pick green die. Oh, sweet. We can use that for the dice puzzle.
There are 4 books here, but there's nothing written in them.
Okay, thank you for helping us out with that. What is this? Oh, that's where we put the memory cards. Okay. That's how we get that one. It'll let us look at the archive. Roll the 6 dice to move them where they need to go. Must match the specific pattern. Got it. We're using the arrow keys. I'm going to try to use the arrow keys.
All right,
For this.
let's give it a shot.
Okay.
We got to check out our thingies.
We do. Picture of blue dice. Wait, how is that oriented to... Oh, okay, it is...
Is it?
Yeah, it's oriented the same way. Okay. So, hold on. So this
Another 7x7 grid, huh?
this one's on an angle.
Oh, it's not 7x7 also.
How big is it? 8x8?
Yeah. What orientation are you drawing that in?
I wrote an arrow on there to show which corner was down.
Okay.
So I will not get confused about what goes where. I do have a green pen here. Let's use that. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 5, and then over 4, and that gets to 6 in green. And then over 2 more and up 2 to get to 2. Please don't ask me to make sure the other sides of the dice are correct. Oh, it's gonna, isn't it? All right, well, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. What's the last one? 3 and 4. Okay. 5, 1, 2, 3. The 3 here. 3. 1, 2, and then up. And that gets us to 4. Okay. We're just gonna try to ignore the sides this time and just make that work, and hopefully it does. And if it doesn't, we'll come back and try it again. Okay. Oh my god, the arrow keys. Go.
Not bad.
Okay.
Okay.
That worked out nice. Okay. Nope. That's 5 is on the bottom, isn't it? There we go. There it is. And then this is so much easier with these arrow keys. Holy shit. Oh, there it is. 4. And then 2. Son of a biscuit. Okay.
What? Oh, that it needs to be in the orientation?
Yep. I guess that's why it was showing us the 3Ds. Okay. Haha, I fucked up.
How do you mean?
They're one. They're all one tile too far this direction.
Really?
I made my my graph a little bit too short. Please all laugh at me in the comments section.
I refuse.
So now they are all in the right spot, but now they are not oriented correctly. Okay. So let's fix that. I gotta admit, I don't know anything like specific about dice rolling, but this kind of sucks.
Could you find out?
I keep getting it like perfect, but on the wrong thing.
That's why I'm wondering, like, can we derive some rules about it that would help?
Maybe.
Like, is there a sequence of movements? If you just, what happens if you just roll around
what?
in a square?
Well, that's one thing I have been doing, is
Yeah.
rolling around in a square rotates through 3 faces.
Does it always keep the same other faces?
3. Yeah, so 1,
1,
5,
4, and
3.
2. Okay. Yep, 1, 4, and 2. Okay, so that is one invariant that we know.
One thing I could try that might just work. The 6 is oriented the wrong way. Maybe we just got to get the 6 oriented the correct way.
It doesn't want to go. It doesn't want to go. This is awful. Why is it like this? Why cannot we simply pick up the die?
I wonder if the other characters have anything to say about this puzzle.
So can we try some things?
Yeah.
Instead of a square, do a rectangle. Does that have a effect that we can?
That just does a cycle. That's a 2 cycle.
Okay. What if we do a rectangle and then a square?
I think this just made a 6 cycle is all it did.
Interesting. Interesting.
Is this a parody thing? I want to see what they say about it. Let me hear if they have anything.
I bet they won't. Huh. I can't figure it out. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
Wait, hold on. There was one thing it said when we started here.
Direction of each side must match a specific pattern. Yep.
Each side of each die much okay.
So we just got to figure out what the rules are for rotating sides. If we can find one movement that lets you turn a quarter turn, then we're golden.
Yeah.
So what if we just fuck around with the die and see if we can find a pattern of moving it that lets us quarter turn it?
I'm also tempted by, like, is there just an easy one that we've been missing?
What do you mean?
Like, do these dies just roll into place if we...
They might not, but it feels like one way or another we'll want to know how to rotate things. So if we...
Oh, wait, hold on. Is this a parity thing?
A what?
This is a parity thing.
A what?
Parity.
Yeah, a what? What do you mean?
So, let me show you what I mean. See this dice right here? This dice is currently oriented the way we want it to be.
Yes.
That means this dice can never be oriented the way we want it to be on any of the other... Imagine this is a chessboard, right?
Yeah.
And imagine we're on a black tile right now.
Yeah.
That means this dice can never be oriented the way we want it to be on any of the white tiles.
Oh, roll the blue one. Get it on a...
This one is the correct orientation we want it, but it's also right next to the place where we want it to be in this rotation. So this dice cannot go here.
Okay. Put the other one down then.
So let's go bring the other one in. So that one is where we want it to be. Let me actually...
But can we rotate that one to be a 1?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Is that going to just give us answer? Is that what it's going to be?
That might be part of the solution here. So let me get this boy out of the way. And then let's try to make this a 1. Hey!
Okay.
Looking good there. Looking sharp. Okay, so now we can tell from these... Oh, yeah, all the dice are on different parity from one another. Oh, okay. I see now. I've seen the light. We were trying to get it to work with a dice that couldn't physically do that. Oh, baby. All right. Somebody stop me. All right. What's the pattern we want on the red 3 here? I think they can be any number on these. It's just that when they are a specific number, it'll always be a specific rotation.
So that's not it.
So this is not it.
All right, let's try the other.
Or we don't know that, let's see, 3, 5, 1, 3, 2, 1. If we can make the, okay, so that is the rotation we want. So let's do a hop. That's not it. It's the other one. Okay. For sure, it's the other one. Hey. Okay, so 3.
That's it.
Is that it? That is it. Okay. All right, let's check out the green guys. I guess as long as the information is conveyed, it doesn't matter how sloppily it's done, right? I wonder, that's interesting. I wonder if there's like a sliding scale of whether or not a image will convey information properly. And if you like fuck with one of the angles on it, how far out of line can you make some of these things before it no longer is intelligible? It's nothing to do with what we're doing here today, but you know. Okay. So this one, we want a 6, and then we want... well, we don't want the 6 oriented like that. We want the 6 oriented like that. That is the way we want the 6 oriented, but we want it one thing next to it, so it can't be this guy. Get out of here. So you're the guy we're looking for. And that just rolls into place. What do you know? Okay. Next, we got a blue 5. So now we know for sure that the leftover dice have to be the ones we're looking for. 5. So we want it to look like that. Yep. And we want it to be like... Huh. Now we just got to find a way to get it to move over.
So that's interesting. That kind of torpedoes our theory.
No?
Right?
No, we want it to move diagonal one spot, so across and down. That is correct.
Yeah. Is that a thing we can do?
Yes. And we can do that. There should be nothing stopping us from doing that. For example, like that.
Oh, okay. I have zero intuition for this. None of this makes any sense to me.
Okay,
I'm glad
cool.
we got you.
Yeah. This is one of those few times where like I'm coming in hot with the math takes for you. All right, so we want 4. We want like that. Give me that 4. There it is. Okay, so that's the wrong orientation. I'm just fucking... Now that I've proven that, of course... Not proven, but, you know. Oh, hey! We just got it right. It's not stopping me from knowing the other moves we need to make, but I feel like that at least one insight has stopped us from having a complete dumpster fire.
Yep.
Yeah? You are oriented so poorly. My parents say to me sometimes. That's a lie. My parents are very nice. Oh, yeah!
That was brutal.
Okay, so it was a little weird and fiddly, but once we figured out that, like, how to tell which dice goes where, it just became a matter of fucking around and fiddling rather than...
Ha, got it.
I had a feeling you could do it. Good job.
Have a look at this.
Hey, it opened.
All right.
Dice are all lined up. I think I can probably leave them alone now.
I don't want to miss the bonus game in this room. Is there anything else on the...
Is that?
Okay.
I guess that's just this.
Yeah, okay. I just okay, so we put the blue in.
What the heck is this ridiculously huge thing?
Hey, there's a screen down there. Looks like this is the only part you could actually interact with, though.
But it's dark. There's nothing on it.
There are some card slots underneath the screen. They look just like the ones on the polling machines in the AB rooms.
So that means...
We need to put some memory cards in here, right?
Yeah, like the one you got in your hand right now.
This blue card, huh? Well, let's see if anything happens when I put it into the blue slot.
All right.
This green card, huh? Etc., etc.
A red card.
Hey, would you look at that?
Looks like you turned it on.
Time for the AB game.
Fuck, more logic puzzles. All
This
right.
is going to be both our puzzles for this room, right? Because we got the 2 hints.
That's so true. Okay. US, A, and B are all pairs consisting of 2 people. What? Oh, us. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... Because these aren't... Oh, wait, no, they are written. Okay, all that information is given on the screen still. Okay. E, C, D, and are solos consisting of a single person. First, move the pairs A and B to blank areas on the left of the pair. Next, move the C, D, okay. Sliding the letter. Okay. Paired solo line vertically with verse. Between them will face off against one another. AB game. Okay. And again, we'll begin. Choose the vote for the us pair. The results of your match will be displayed along with the results from the other teams. Correct number of people who reach the target BP after playing 3 rounds, the game will be completed. Okay. So it doesn't matter where we put the other pairs. That functionally doesn't change anything, but we'll put them like this just to... Okay. So I guess this is going to be about learning what the behaviors of the other sets are, right?
Can we look at the clue again?
Yeah, so what are we...
We want 2 things. Strive for 9 with 6 cooperators.
Okay. 3 will always choose ally. Three always choose betray. 1 is a mysterious mirror man. Wait, there were only...
What?
Oh, I understand. The pairs are 2 people.
Oh.
So that means 1 pair and 1 solo will always choose ally. And then the Mirror Man is going to be the 3rd one out.
Who will have to be one of the
Yep, it's also one of the
solos?
solos. So strive for 9 with 6 cooperators. And then second, we must be the only ones to surpass 9. Okay. Okay. So figuring that out made this a lot more easy to figure out. Okay. So. And then obviously the last one left over is us, and we just pick whatever we pick. So I guess we just got to get info first, right?
Yeah.
So of A and B are pairs.
So one of A has got to be a...
So A and B, one has to be an ally pair, one has to be a betray pair.
Yep.
And then C, D, E are the solos. One of whom has to ally, one who betrays, and one who's the Mirror Man. Okay. So I guess let's just run this and see what we get.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and select ally.
Okay, so
Whoa, no!
A is a betrayer and E is a betrayer.
That was so fast. Okay, hold on. Who?
A is a betrayer, A is a betrayer, E is a betrayer.
Okay. That was so fast.
That means B is an ally and one of C and D is.
Thank you so much for being on the ball. Okay, so now we want to figure out what C and D do.
Yeah.
So we know E is the betrayer, so C and D are either ally or Mirror Man. So let's run C or D against us.
We ran C against us. This is what we did last time.
Oh, wait, so then we know. What did C vote?
I didn't catch that corner. I caught the 2 betrays.
C also voted ally. Okay, that doesn't tell us that, so we got to run D then.
Well, let's do it.
So for D, what are we looking for? So we did ally against C, and C also allied. So we need to run betray against D and see what they... D allies with us. Okay. So D is always ally and C's Mirror Man. Okay. That's... Oh, wait, what if they're dead? Okay, so we've got all of our duders identified. Okay. So let's just run just a random one real quick because this isn't going to be right. So what is our strategy? Yeah, okay. So let's do the easy one first. What is our strategy for strive for 9 with 6 cooperators?
That sounds tough.
Is it? I think we just put the 2 betrayers against each other.
Oh, it doesn't mean 6 of these. I understand now. That sounds actually quite easy.
So let's do A and E are always betray.
Yep.
B is always ally. D is always ally, and C is Mirror Man.
Yep.
So as long as A and E are against each other, we should be fine.
Not so bad.
What did I say? A and E against each other?
Yep.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
totally interpreting it to mean get everybody to 9, and I was like, no way.
Way to go!
Good work!
Hey, look, the screen changed color.
So would this be...
Could this be?
Should this be?
So this is the exit password. That's going to be a moon, blank, 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 star, blank, blank, sun. Okay. And I think I have an idea of how to make us the only ones to surpass 9.
Hey, looks like a password to the safe.
We did it! This should get us into that safe. I think for this one, all we do is run the first 2 rounds the same and then just screw over the other ones, right?
How... Maybe. I don't...
Let me just try that real fast, because I'm pretty sure that works. So we run it like this. Annie. Run it like this. Okay. And then we have to betray someone who always allies. That's D. A has to betray someone who... And then what we got left?
Our mirror man and our betrayer. So we need our mirror man to face off against a betrayer.
B always allies, so we need them to get betrayed by E.
Yep.
And then A always betrays, and C is our mirror man. So then if we run it this way,
and
then we betray D.
All right, not bad.
There we go. God, those dice puzzles were just unnaturally difficult.
Hey, nice one.
Shit, dropped my pen. Looks like that was the answer.
So many pens. I have to go shop on Pen Island.
Oh. There are different symbols now in different places.
All right. Oh, I didn't get to read it. All right, that's fine. It'll be in the archive.
Good old archives.
Exits and then safe. I know they're both safe passwords, but the distinction makes sense to me. The exit one gets us out. The safe gets us the extra.
Hey, we'll be able to read the extras immediately.
Yeah, and we will do that this time. Okie dokie. Well, that was fun. Well, it was over by the hologram, right?
Yep.
Never did figure out.
I think I've seen something like this before.
Oh, you mean one of those exercise machines where you twist your hips around?
No, I don't think so. This doesn't look like a fitness machine to me.
Kind of ruins it when you take it so seriously, you know.
This damn it, I can't remember.
All right, well, let's go ahead and put in.
Same safe we've seen in the other rooms.
Means we probably open it the same way, too.
We just need to plug in the password, right?
That's right. Why don't you give it a shot?
Okay, so the extra password is star, sun. Completed.
Good job. You opened it.
Hey, well done.
And we just got an achievement for finding all the secrets in VLR. All right, let's take a look.
All right, reading time.
Oh.
Reading time.
Are some of these... Do we want it?
Reading time.
We're doing it. Minkowski space. A way of describing reality that adds a fourth dimension of time to the 3 dimensions of space. It was described by German mathematician Hermann Minkowski, and therefore bears his name. It's also the name of a ski resort for miniature cows. Lagomorph. The scientific name for the order to which rabbits belong, and 03 is actual name. Oh, good for him. Tenmyoji and Alice. When they were split up at the red, blue, and green chromatic doors, Tenmyoji told Alice that there was something he had to tell her. That something was, of course, his identity, and that he'd already knew all about Alice and Ice 9, and not because he'd heard about it all from Clover. Okay. So this is confirming stuff that we've thought about.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Tenmyoji and Clover. After the second round of the AB game, after going through the purple and green doors, Clover, as a solo, was heard to say the following to Tenmyoji, her opponent.
What the heck did you mean with all that? It's not fair. If you're telling the truth, then I...
So what had Tenmyoji said to her? The same thing he meant to say to Alice, of course. He told her who he was. Yep. That simple fact shook Clover's resolve and made her vote ally. Probably hadn't been his original intention to betray her, but after thinking about Quark's safety, he'd probably felt he had no choice than picked betray. Yep. But notice how they're also being very coy about what his identity is.
Yep.
Because, you know. What did this one say? This said AB project. Can stand for after A can stand for after and B for before, but they can also stand for anima and body. Everything that happened in this facility was part of the AB project. Okay. Interesting. Is this a map of the AB project through time and how they're trying to get the information back to where we started?
I don't know.
The mystery of Phi. So, who was Phi? There are a few clues scattered throughout the story, but nothing conclusive. Perhaps the truth will be revealed at the Nevada test site.
I'm glad that at least we were correct to be like, okay, Phi is actually the big mystery. Who the fuck is this?
Deactivation passwords. Here's something more about the bomb deactivation passwords. Those passwords, they aren't just gibberish. There's something hidden in each one. I can only give you one hint. +1. Good luck. There's a lot more to the story, but I think we'll stop the secret archives here. Thank you for playing, and we hope you enjoyed the game.
Oh, shit. One more secret we don't know.
One more, give you one hint, +1.
Is it just like alphabetically?
Let me go ahead. I've got my photo still of the safe password. We'll just pick one. The most recent one we got was from K, right? No, that's the line with 2 heads. The last one we got from 0 for number 1 bomb. BQZ RGJ DXR. Let's try adding 1. So that's C R A S H K E Y S.
Crash keys.
Crash keys. What is that?
Crash keys. Fuck, it is just +1. What are the others? Now I have to know.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go back. Password for bomb number 2 is so that's gonna be F R E E Z S O U L.
Free Z Soul.
Interesting. 3 is M Y R M I D O N S.
Myrmidons, okay. These aren't very good secrets. These guys need
Crash
to be
keys
more
was pretty
secure.
good. And for the first one we got from Dio, the bomb 0, M Y B R O
THER?
T H E R.
Yeah, these guys are picking really obvious passwords. Like,
Well, once you know the thing, yeah. Oh, that's cute. All right. So we never did. So I guess maybe we're not going to figure out who Phi is, which means I'm right about her being June's. Oh, that's the door he came in through. She is June's niece.
don't we still need to open the safe?
All right, we still need to open. Thank you. I didn't quite consider that. So this is moon, star, sun. Completed.
Yes, it's open.
Oh shit, that's the goods.
Okay, then. Let's see what's in here. First off, 2 star key cards.
We can use these to play the AB game as many times as we want.
Hold on! Those keys are important, but look at this.
Excelivir.
The Radical 6 cure.
Oh, thank goodness. I don't know what to say. Quark is going to be okay.
Is he crying?
Dude, it's his son. Give him a fucking break, dude.
All right, let's get out of here. We need to get this stuff to Quark and Alice.
Yeah, you're right. The key should do the trick. Let's get moving.
All right. That was fun.
The door's locked. It says lock. You guys ready?
All set here.
Go for it.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
2, 3.
Stop that. Jeez. One more time. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know why I'm being a jerk about this. You're actually helping me out a lot right now.
We just got 2 more achievements. Escaped from everything in VLR and escaped every room on hard mode.
Huh? It opened.
Let's get back to the Floor A warehouse then.
What about that hologram that just turned on?
Hey, wait. Did you guys hear something?
What?
You didn't hear it? It came from over there. It sounds like something turning on. See? I told you. This screen wasn't on before.
Oh, you're right. Guess it was set to turn on when we opened the door.
Oh, wait, why am I opening my book? These are on my phone.
Looks like an authentication screen.
Wait, this is different. This is only one sun.
Think we need to put in an ID and a password.
Yeah, but what?
That was when I noticed the illustration. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the sun. The lion is eating the... Memento mori, remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun.
I think we know what the password here is. No, I remember all of them.
Oh, of course. This was the real 9th lion. But if that was the case...
Memento mori. Remember death. Memento mori. Remember death. Okay. So the password is going to be JUMPYDO.
DOLL,
Okay.
yep.
But I don't think we know the login. Is it the same login that was floating around that Phi tried on the other computer?
Is it just going to be Kurashiki?
Let's try that. Oh, whoops. I tried just typing it in and it didn't work because obviously it wouldn't work that way. Yep.
Sigma! Look!
Hey, Akane.
You're... Akane. Her name is Akane Kurashiki. Been looking for her for a very long time.
He walked toward her, slowly, carefully. Almost as if he was afraid of scaring her away, he reached out.
She's a hologram.
Tenmyoji squeezed his eyes shut.
Akane.
He closed his hand around empty air and let it fall to his side. There was a moment of sad silence, and then she began to speak.
I see you finally arrived. I've been waiting for you. Well, I suppose that's slightly inaccurate. What you see now is a holographic message I recorded before you came here. Unfortunately, this means I will not be able to answer your questions, at least not directly. Although I will talk about termites for a while if you like. I hope you will understand. Now, where to begin? You probably have a great many questions. What day is it? Where are we? Who is Zero, and what does he have to do with Akane Kurashiki? But I imagine there's one question that rises above all the others. Why were we brought here? The answer to that is simple. Everything that has happened here is part of our plan. All of this was required for the success of the AB project. I assume you've heard the name by now, at least. In any event, you are all needed in order to execute our plan. The Nonary Game was necessary for the same reason. The question now, I imagine, is just what is this AB project? The answer to that is also simple. Allow me to explain. We created the AB project for one purpose. To transport the consciousnesses of two people into the past. Those two people are you, Sigma, and you, Pi.
What do you mean, the past?
So that's their way of getting the information about Excelivir back. Interesting. Or, well, I guess, because I doubt it's just to send them back to prove they can, right?
Yep.
Is it to warn people? Is it to send a message? Interesting. Either way, I still think we're right about it being to prevent the pandemic.
The moment the words were out of my mouth, I realized no one there could answer the question. Not Phi, not Tenmyoji, and certainly not a pre-recorded hologram.
Have you figured out what this room is? I assume you saw the Q on the door. It stands for quantum. That makes this the quantum room.
It took me a moment to realize she'd changed subjects without even pausing.
The only thing that keeps me from overloading people with information in my old age is my old age. I have to talk more slowly.
There was nothing we could do, of course, but I still felt a twinge of frustration.
Take a look at the rear of the room. Do you see that large enclosure? That houses our quantum computer. The systems that control this entire facility run on that machine. That includes the construct you referred to as Zero Junior, as well as the golems. All of them do their thinking in that box. Isn't that strange, though? Seems contrary to how we perceive the world. The body, the thing you see and interact with, is somewhere else. But the mind, and all of its thoughts are in this box. Perhaps it's not so strange, though. Perhaps humans are the same, with our minds and thoughts existing separate from our bodies. Our core is in our head, of course. We all have individual brains, think individual thoughts, and act according to individual wills. That makes communication difficult, though. So we're forced to rely on inefficient mediums like language, photographs, nonverbal cues, and etc. to transmit information. Each one of us is an individual and we have no direct connection to anyone else. But is that really the case? In the dimensions we are most familiar with, yes, it is. If we look at things from another higher dimension, however, we may all be connected after all. Like the branches of a tree. Or a rhizome. A rhizome? We heard about rhizome 9. Imagine a horizontal cross-section of the root system of a large tree. All you can see are the spots where the roots intersect the plane of your cross-section. Are we gonna fucking have a Flatlander moment here? In the two dimensions you see, the roots all appear to be individual things, with no connection to one another. But this is not the case. If you expand your view and look at the root system in 3 dimensions instead of only 2, you see the truth. All the roots joined together at the trunk. In 2 dimensions, they appear to be separate. But if you look at the roots from a 3rd higher dimension, you see? Now let me bring this back to termites. Things that might appear to be separate from one another in 3 dimensions could be connected to one another if you look at them in 4. Doesn't that at least seem like it could be a possibility? I believe that is how human consciousness actually works. Well, I'm not the only one, I suppose. Zero and I share that belief.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Interesting. Okay, so she doesn't call herself Zero. Okay. So then who is the other Zero?
Yeah.
What other named characters are we running out of time to? Brother. That's Brother. Or maybe it's Santa. We haven't seen what Santa's up to, so.
That totally could be, actually.
Yeah. We don't know what he's been up to other than Phi's definitely his kid.
Morphogenetic field theory.
Tenmyoji mumbled something that sounded like nonsense. I opened my mouth to ask him what it meant, but Akane was already talking again.
I do that. Now, when I talk about a 4th dimension, I'm referring to the 4th dimension used in Minkowski space-time. Let's start with a single dimension where all that exists is a point. Connect points to one another and you have a line. In one dimension, the only surface you can create is that, a line. But move to 2 dimensions and create more lines, and you can create shapes. These are two-dimensional surfaces. Move up to 3 dimensions, you could connect these shapes to form one another and form 3-dimensional objects. And now you have a 3-dimensional surface, which encompasses a volume of space. Connect 3-dimensional objects to one another, and you formed a 4-dimensional object, which encompasses a volume of both space and time. It is on that 4th-dimensional axis that our minds are connected. If that was true, then what would prevent anyone from sending their consciousness backward or forward in time? For one thing, we don't have a microwave. Microwave ovens are very important, as are CRTs. That theory is the foundation of the AB project. The A represents after, and the B represents before. It probably sounds silly to you. A ridiculous story made up by a mad old woman. But look at what's happened to you. You've seen many different worlds and timelines, haven't you, Sigma? And what about you, Phi? I know you have, too. Am I wrong? Tenmyoji should know what I'm talking about as well. I believe you experienced something very similar nearly half a century ago. So it's been 50 years, okay. I should see what the next red moon is. That's about 50 years in the future. Because my original guess was a little too modest, so... You sent your consciousness to the past to help save a little girl's life. It was a long time ago, but... Perhaps you still remember? June, kind of a dick move, honestly.
Yeah, of course I do. How could I forget? That little girl was you, Akane.
Suddenly, it felt like Phi and I were outsiders trespassing on something we had no right to see. Tenmyoji's face was taut with emotion as he looked into Akane's eyes. It seemed almost like she was looking back at him.
Now, unfortunately, my time is up. The final stage of the project will begin very soon. I need to go prepare. The next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I will be waiting. One last thing. The cat in the box. Is it alive or is it dead? Sigma, Phi, you will decide its fate. Goodbye.
Wait! Akane, wait!
Oh, Tenmyoji, I can almost see you. You don't need to worry. Everything is going to be okay. I will see you again one day, I promise. But I'm going to have to ask you to wait just a little longer.
Wait. Akane!
And then she was gone. Tenmyoji collapsed to his knees, his back hunched and shaking. I saw tears land on the white-knuckled fists he pressed against his thighs. I kept quiet. What was there to say? Phi and I looked at one another and nodded silently. With a shaking hand, Tenmyoji pulled a photograph out of his pocket. It was a picture of a girl. After all that we'd been through, her smile was enough to break your heart.
I'm gonna have so much trauma. When she met Jumpy for the first time, had that been after the game?
What?
I forget timeline-wise. The game that Akane was in when she was very young, the one that she needed to escape the incinerator from. Had she met Jumpy at that point?
I thought it was after that she had disappeared.
Right.
They hadn't seen each other for a long time.
She had disappeared, and the reason she had disappeared and then didn't reconnect afterwards was because she had... Okay, yep.
We made our way to the warehouse on floor A and met up with the others.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
It took only a few minutes to decide to head to the infirmary. As soon as we arrived, we began to treat Alice and Quark for Radical 6. I gave Luna the Accelavir that I had found in the queue room. She quickly prepared it and...
Wait, if they're all infected with it, then...
injected Alice and Quark. Thank goodness. It will take some time for them to recover completely, but they should be fine. Good.
Indeed.
Thank you, Luna. And thanks for finding the medicine, you guys. Thank you so much. Don't sweat it.
No need to thank us.
Tenmyoji said nothing, just walked over to Quark's unconscious body. He took the small boy's hand in his own and held it tight. I could see tears at the corners of his eyes as he turned away from us. Suddenly, I remembered. Dio. Where had he gone? It didn't take me long to find him. He was sprawled unconscious on the floor beneath the sink. Handcuffs?
Oh, we found those in the crew quarters. Before you returned, we went to check on the bomb in room 2, and we found them there. Of course, the bomb was indeed turned off. Thank you again for dealing with them. You are quite literally lifesavers. You have my eternal gratitude.
I coughed awkwardly and looked pointedly around the room. I glanced over at Phi to see she was doing the same thing. So wait, Dio isn't dead?
They knocked him unconscious, I think.
Okay.
It's been a hot minute since we were on this timeline, but I believe they because this is one of the ones where he went all Ace Attorney on Dio's ass, and then they wind up knocking him unconscious.
I don't know. I'm having trouble remembering one where they knock him unconscious.
Well, they have the Soparil, so
Yeah.
it's not hard to do.
After that, we headed back to the Floor A warehouse to play the AB game, specifically me, Phi, Kay, and Luna. Clover and Tenmyoji decided to remain in the infirmary just in case something happened with Alice, Quark, or Dio. Luna would represent Clover's team. With Quark and Dio sleeping, Kay would represent their team by default, which left me, Phi, and Tenmyoji. You should vote.
No, I'll let you handle it. I chose Betray in the last round. You probably don't trust me right now.
What? That doesn't matter now.
Excuse me. I apologize for interrupting, but I think you should be the one to vote in the next round, Vi.
Why?
You already have 9 BP. There's no reason for you to choose Betray now. You see?
Hey, you're acting like I might actually try and betray her.
Not necessarily.
What does it matter what he's suggesting? We're almost there. We just have to play the AB game 3 more times. Then we can all get 9 points. But that means each representative has to choose ally all 3 times.
Yep. Yeah. You could have done this from the start.
Okay. I'll vote. You sure you're alright with that, Sigma?
Yeah? I trust you. I handed her the star key.
Shall we open the doors? Wait, I thought there was one more branch point. There isn't.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, right. We have to wait for the deadline.
Oh, well, we could vote earlier. Then each voter would be stuck in the AB room for like 45 minutes. I would be okay with that as long as I got some more of those spring rolls. Anyone have some dice? We could play Balut. Or, I don't know, does anyone have a Parcheesi board?
Okay, let's go back to the infirmary then.
I agree. Please lead the way.
Luna and Kay set off toward the yellow door. I was about to follow when...
Hold on. I just remembered something.
What?
The AB room on the left. And one of the other histories, she...
Oh, yeah. You're right. Akane's body was in there. What does this mean? Why didn't we find her body this time?
Oh yeah, this is the time. Because we started on the right side and we never found her body.
Yeah.
And we assumed it was because it was hidden.
But how?
But
because
it wasn't. Hold on, let's go over what we know.
In the other timelines, Dio sneaks in and Merc's the first person to leave the room, right?
Yep.
So that is... And in the other two timelines, it's Akane. Mercs her, takes her bracelet, goes in the room. Okay. And then leaves her off to the side. Luna comes out and moves the body into her room.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, what part of that process would have been different?
How would Dio get a bracelet if he hadn't murdered her?
Correct. So Dio has a bracelet. He probably murdered her. So then something happened. Either something happened after Luna brought the body to its new location, or Akane didn't die. Her heart just stopped. But something else happened.
Yeah, I don't think we know too much.
I don't think we know. But I think that would have to be the operative difference, right? If her body was moved after Luna moved it, then it's just kind of kicking the can, right? And she's still dead somewhere else. But she seemed pretty firm that on this timeline, she'd get to see Tenmyoji again. So maybe something about this scenario means that she actually did get to live. Maybe it's because she wasn't murdered.
But how? When did history change?
Do you remember what Akane said? The cat in the box. Is it alive? Or is it dead? Or did she pull another thing where, like, she has fucking not quantum immortality, but she can keep living as long as someone in the past makes it so she can keep living. Sigma, Phi, you will decide its fate.
The Schrodinger's cat thing.
Exactly.
I wonder what she meant about us deciding its fate.
Whether or not they look in the AB room? Perhaps she was saying her own fate isn't decided yet.
Huh?
The history where she's alive and the histories where she's murdered are both real right now.
What? No, that's impossible. We've already opened the box. We opened the door to this AB room and there was no body.
No, we haven't opened the box. We haven't found a body, but we haven't found her alive yet either. In other words, we haven't actually observed her. The hologram was a recording from before this game started. Yeah, but Luna has, so... Next time we meet, I can tell you the rest of the story. So come and find me. I'll be waiting.
Where was Akane now? Where was she waiting for us? Or what if she wasn't anywhere now? What if she was waiting for us in another timeline? Or what if she was waiting for us in the past? Was that even possible? If she was, what would that mean?
To be continued?
To be continued?
What?
A new destination in the past?
Look at that flowchart. Well. I guess the question is, we got half an hour left here. Do we go for it now? I think we save that for another sode.
All right, let's do that.
I think that's got to be... I don't think we can start that and get partway through. I think it'll drive us mad if we do that.
Yep.
So... Oh, I just want Tenmyoji and Akane to be happy for once. All right, bye, y'all.
Peace.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.